Claim host.
Boom. Clap. We are recording. Welcome to session, let's say 56 of this game. What happened last game? Go.
I feel like last week was episode 57.
It
Could have
was.
been.
We we left New World Tabitha. What's her name?
Laverna.
Laverna. Thank you.
I wasn't even there last week.
We left her shop. Well, we left after defeating those big mean monsters, the
zombies,
T-Rex and the Minotaurs that were zombified. We went to the town where we walked up to the tavern, and there we could tell there was dinosaurs inside, zombie dinosaurs. I shot up in the air. One of them came out. Marshall proceeded to burn them all alive, pretty much. I don't think there was maybe like 2 or 3 out of 10 or so that the group collectively killed other than him. We killed all those zombie dinosaurs, and then I think we just did a bunch of RP with the inhabitants of the town. We healed them up. Root and I made sure that anybody who was bit or damaged by any worm infected creatures were magically healed. And there was like a whole cast. There was like a Russian lady, a big strong Russian lady that we met.
Our new NPC friends are Gooselin Woodleaf, Brangia. I'm not going to try and pronounce that last name just yet.
Tembo is the woolly mammoth.
A Bali, who's a ex-guard who Marshall really admires. He's amazing.
He really admires Marshall too.
So much. And Endinwell. Yes, that's a word too. He's an elf. He's neat. I don't think we talked to him a lot. And then Finley, he's not in a good place, but he's the baker. He's a furball baker. He's cool, except for the whole wife killing part. He's really cool.
Oh yeah, he had to kill his own wife.
Yeah,
he has had a day. Well, that's a pretty good. Go ahead and give 5 gold all around. Why not?
I'll take it.
Oh, who's rolling for Marshall? That's an important question that I forgot to ask.
My dice.
Who's rolling for Christoph? I guess is the question.
I can roll for Marshall again.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Mark's rolling for Marshall. Thank you. Good. Yeah. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add to the recap?
Meek talked about killing my family a lot, and I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh yeah, we're Meek and Christoph are gonna fight in the morning, and that's what we're all looking forward to.
We did take a long rest. I'm asking.
We ended the session in a long rest.
You haven't completed the long rest yet.
Okay, but we had started a long rest at the end of last session.
Also, something we had talked about in the chat was before going to bed, Christoph was going to make sure that the building, the tavern that we're in, is sufficiently
fortified. Absolutely.
Fortified. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Do you have permission to do that? Or are you just like walking around the tavern?
I'm not going to ask for permission. I'm just going to fortify.
Forgiveness, not permission. Perfect.
They don't stop you. You see Brangiana does help out. Boulder, are you helping out as well?
Do you remember from last session? Hello?
Yeah. I remember you put the tables back into place. That was nice.
And once completed putting all of the tables in place, Christoph had said something about garrisoning the building, and so he sighed heavily and began smashing all the furniture to use as barricades.
Amazing. So yes, you guys are able to not take a lot of time, but you are definitely.
Marshall was keeping watch up in that upstairs room that he and Bale went up to.
Yes. So yeah, we rejoined the party in the New World, in the dockside town of Dusk Harbor. The town has recently been lain siege for 3 days by blood moon zombies and these strange aberration-like creatures. The town folks' loved ones have once turned against them. The survivors seem to be these hunters trapped in the trampling pachyderm. Guselina, the half-elven rogue maiden, Endinvel, the elf paladin of Titiana, Finley the baker, and of course Bali, the dwarf ex-guard, and Tembo, the intimidating and grievously wounded mammoth Luxodon. Um, and of course, Brongiana, the ebony mistress of the granite frost and former gladiator, who coincidentally has overseen a challenge between Meek and Kristoff for perceived veiled threats against Kristoff's parents. A fisting is to be had.
Fisting!
But before we get to that, I need to know who's going to be. So some of you are fortifying. One, is there anything else you all would like to do before you take your long rest? And two, who is going to be taking watch?
Marshall
Oh.
can take first watch up there, and if anybody else wants to come up and chill out, I've tried to pick the best room that had the best outward look toward the front door area in that little courtyard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I guess I can't take the first watch with Marshall because I'll be spending
I
that
can take
time
the first watch.
repairing, right?
All right. Well, it sounds like everyone wants to take the first watch. So I just need somebody to do first
Meek will
watch.
go to sleep for 4 hours.
Okay, great. Meek,
I'm not
each
gonna
of
do it
you-
because I would have been busy.
Yeah, that's fine. So then Marshall or Boulder, who you can both take first watch if you want.
I also want to try and give Kristoff terrible nightmares so he doesn't get a good rest.
How would you like to do that, Meek?
I'm going to ask Aegon if he will give Kristoff terrible nightmares to where he can't sleep at night.
Okay. There's no response.
Oh,
But there are ways to give someone nightmares. You can put his hand in like lukewarm water.
That just makes you pee.
Yeah, well, that's pretty bad. I mean,
Mark would laugh if you peed your pants.
all right. So Marshall's taking first watch. That's perfectly fine. Does anyone want to take second watch?
Elmark will take second.
Elmark's taking second watch and third watch. Okay, no one's taking third watch. Great.
Elmark will take third watch as well.
Elmark is taking third watch as well. You won't be able to take a long rest.
That's fine. I have 70 hit points right now, so I'm okay.
You will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Is
you
it feasible for
step
me
up.
to take the third watch and still be fortifying stuff and still get a full rest, or no?
You could, yes.
Okay, then I'll take the third watch.
Okay.
Great. As long as everybody gets there, requisite 6 hours of sleep, 2 hours downtime. That's what a long rest
Oh,
is.
cool.
I can't minimize while recording. Guess what? I'm gonna anyway. Boop. Oh, it super won't let me. Well, I'm just gonna put you off to the side.
Physically, you cannot.
Good. Then, Marshall, as you take first watch, please roll a perception check for me.
Oh, Josh, make a D20
Yes.
plus whatever the fuck that is. It's not a lot.
Perception. Scrolling to the P's. It is a 0.
Yep.
So it is just a D20 roll.
Okay.
Like there's nothing. 4.
Okay. Marshall, a few hours pass. It's a moon-filled evening. There's a strange breeze, but it's a warm, inviting breeze on the horizon, just through the window that you're looking out. But nothing happens. All right, who's second watch? Elmark?
Elmark and Nettle.
To wake Elmark up, my little dragon deputy buddy is just gonna like poke him in the face.
I love that.
Okay. There
It's
you
like a
go. So
hot iron.
Elmark, you wake up to a flaming. What is chat? Who's saying words?
It's Jeffrey
That's
in our
me,
Twitch
sorry.
chat.
Get Brongiana's number. Can you, Jeffrey? You're gross. As Elmark, you wake up to what you thought was Nettle getting in close to you because he was cold or whatever. Is a flaming a dragon just made of fire booping you on the nose.
I'm gonna immediately shield Nettle wherever he is.
Okay, great. Nettle is currently cowering underneath you, seeing the dragon made of fire.
Marshall, you slippery little shit.
Your turn.
Yeah,
All right.
okay. You could have
Elmark,
just said.
make a perception check for me.
Okay. Do. My perception is a little better than Marshall's, but
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1, which makes it also 4.
Okay, great. You've had a hard number of days at sea. And with a newborn, the sleep schedule is kind of off. Things are a little bit weird. You
Tell me
find
about it.
yourself just kind of nodding off every once in a while. You're singing a lullaby to Nettle, maybe, and just kind of, and you just kind of, nothing seems to happen. As next watch is Christoph. I need you to wake up and make a perception check.
I'm going to take Nettle and just kind of rub him on Kristoff's face to wake him up.
Amazing.
Do I need to make a constitution also?
No, it's fine.
Can I be high anyway?
Absolutely.
Nice.
No, it's strange, Christoph. The itchiness doesn't
Oh my
bother
god.
you. It's just normal. It's fine.
Am I building up an immunity? I rolled
You
a
have-
6, by the way.
You're building a 6.
None of you are making perception checks again.
I have a
Oh,
pretty
God.
solid perception bonus.
All right.
It's your turn to
Um,
take care of the child.
Oh, I'll take him. We're gonna go sit up in the tower, and I'm gonna tell him all about my days in
Oh.
college.
You're fucking mother
the
of Beverly
chicken hut?
Hills.
In the chicken hut or what tower?
Oh, I thought there was an upstairs. I for some reason
There's
I
an
thought Marshall
upstairs.
was sitting in the tower of the building, but
I was sitting in a room looking out the window,
oh yeah, I'll do that.
overlooking the courtyard.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're all able to have stayed in individual rooms if you wanted, or you could have bunked up with whomever you wanted.
I'll go sit on the roof so I get like a 360.
All right, you click your boots and you fly up on the roof with Nettle. It is a dark and a very warm night. There aren't really cold nights, at least not where you are, this far south. It's very enjoyable. It's like where Aaron is, wherever Aaron is. And Christoph, you kind of nod off a little bit. Things are kind of tough. However, all of you at some point in the night, when you're all individually asleep, you step away from the waking world into the realm of dreams. You all, it's gone.
Nope.
I lost my second screen.
Oh no.
No, it's gone.
Everyone turns
Everyone's
into
dead.
a 10-story tall chicken.
Everyone's dead.
We all dream about Godzilla versus Kong. It's amazing.
Is that a thing?
Oh, it's going to be.
Come on.
I am pretty excited about it.
We're back up. You all step away from the waking world into the realm of dreams. And you wake up together.
Oh no.
You've had experiences like this before, but this is somewhat different.
Mm-mm.
You're all in what appears to be a blackened void. There's floor around you, and you all wake up laying on this cold, almost concrete-like floor. You can see just about 60 feet out until there is just a swirling vortex of blackness, kind of in a sphere around you, like just darkness going off for you can't see how long.
I
And
look
we're
down.
all-
I look down at my hand, and I imagine that it's a giant boxing glove. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Damn it!
I
Is-
toss dancing lights out.
Yeah, you toss out dancing lights, and it was definitely dark where you guys were, being no light in this room. So now you can see that your companions, all of you, are around, except without your various pets. So Nettle's not there, Snow, the spider, the parrot, the other things, they're not there either.
Elmark would like to attempt to perceive his surroundings.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Could Root assist him?
How would Root like to assist?
Uh, uh, uh,
21.
we're gonna back to back with the Plant Man.
All right, great. Go ahead and roll with advantage. Elmark, that's you. Yeah, okay. 21's better. Elmark, you hear it more than anything, and maybe it's Marshall's dancing orbs, but you hear as though something is spinning. It sounds almost fabric-like, just going around and around. And you squint, and with your keen archer's eyes, 13-time champion, you see that the
Damn
blackness
right.
around you is not blackness, but thousands and thousands of black threads blotting out light, moving rapidly around you in a 60-foot almost dome around you all.
Ugh.
Well, looks like we're in an ooze web, boys.
Meek, is this
And,
you?
well,
No, I tried to put you in the face with a giant boxing glove. It didn't work. This isn't me.
I think this is 10 libido.
Meek, say something to him. You're like cousins.
Is it Tenebito? Why would I be his cousin? I'm just
Like
friends
one
with his
side.
dad.
Oh, that's weird.
How's that weird? We're not the same age.
How do you know?
Yeah, how old are you, Meek?
And how old is he?
I guess these are a lot of questions that we don't know the answers to.
I believe you know these answers.
I shoot the web with my bow.
All right. You just one of these like black your arrows conjured out of you just shoots into, and you just see it get ripped to shreds as it approaches, almost like a pencil sharpener. The arrows just
All right, guys.
Yo.
So don't touch the edge.
Is there something like a mass out there that we can see that he just shot at?
just this blackness surrounding you guys.
We're in an
Hunter,
orb.
Elmark, yeah, sure.
Yeah, shoot it with fire.
Firebolt?
Yep, make roll an attack for me with firebolt. So
D20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7. Here I go. So I roll 1d20 plus 7. Oh, 25.
Nice. Go ahead and roll fire damage at 2d10, 3d10. What is it?
2d10. Firebolt is
2d10.
2d10 at this level, yeah.
Nice. Stein has it too, sort of.
I have poisons that do
Nice.
fire.
9 points as it's Marshall. Shoot.
Mark.
A bolt of fire shoots out and impacts into these threads, and all at once you hear just this scream of pain from all around you, and in between all of the threads, this reddish light, like the moon is gazing down on you, emanates, and the strings go faster and faster and shrink to 50 feet around you.
Do I need to do
Eldritch
something
Blast.
bigger
Hold on.
again?
Make
Wait.
an attack for me. 3.
All right. I got 3 of them. Does it roll all 3 or just one? Just
You
one.
have to do them separately. That hits. That also hits. So that is 19, 29 point. Oof, that's a lot of damage, Meek. You shoot out these oozy, tendril-like blasts as the screaming gets louder and louder, and the circle shrinks once more, or twice more, 3 times more. It is now 30 feet around you all, and you all
Okay,
have
guys.
to back up as you don't have as much clearance.
Let's
Root
stop
is-
shooting it.
Is it deteriorating at all?
It doesn't. It's getting smaller.
Root is going to get everyone together like back to back, and he's gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Oh, good
Okay.
idea, Root.
Wait, why is that a good idea? He's going to damage it, and then it's going to shrink more.
He is going to damage it.
It's within it's within 15 feet of Root, so it is not going to
So
damage
if Root stands in the center,
Yeah. Okay.
because it's 30 feet out.
And you're going to cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level, yes.
Great. I don't know what level spells you have, Root. You're behind everybody else, so who knows?
I would like to try to call out and say, Anybody there?
You hear movement around, just on the other side of these now glowing threads, and you hear, "What are you all?"
What are we?
No, he said what? He said what are you?
I think he has an accent, Meek.
Oh, I thought that it might mean something else.
What accent? I hear nothing.
Right. Why did you bring us here?
What are you all?
We are
This is
people.
very racist.
Thanks, sweetie.
We
Appreciate
are
it. Bring me spicy.
we are the misfeasts.
So small to a god, such a nuisance to me.
Well, we're sorry to burst your bubble.
Do you know Vaegon?
This is very racist. What are you doing?
It's okay, Root.
No, this is not okay.
No, it's not.
We
But
It's
need
like
to
when
have
you
talk.
it's like when you order a taco from Taco Bell, you have to roll your R's, dude.
Elmark, does a 22 hit?
Yes.
All right, you will take 14 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, can I
And I-
shield other? in here?
No, you did not see this coming.
Okay.
Okay, so that means I did not see this coming either.
Correct.
Fair enough. All right, 14 points.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
No.
Is it
ah.
is it traveling towards him? Is it breaking the spirit guardian bubble?
You don't know.
a strength saving throw?
Like
Mm-hmm.
Can I make
You're
a
gonna get-
different one?
You're gonna get pulled
2?
into the blender.
Great. Let's see. Yes, it is traveling. It's no, it doesn't interact with your spirit guardians, unfortunately. But good thought. As Elmark, just from underneath you, you feel something jam into your foot and just pull you off your feet. So, party, as you all are conversing, joking about to each other, you see Elmark is pulled down onto the ground and then pulled 35 feet, which is more than enough. As Elmark, you are pulled into, and party, you just watch as Elmark's foot impacts into the wall. Just it begins to rip him from just at the very fiber. What are you doing?
Can
What? Wait!
Vine whip him and pull him back towards the party.
You can
you'll pull me
certainly try.
apart.
Go ahead and make a just a vine attack. I think it has its own stats.
Yeah, it's
The vine whip.
yes.
Babasar.
Did it not roll?
I saw that.
19 to hit.
19.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
let's
hits.
see.
Oh, if it's my armor class, it hits.
It's not actually. It was a contested roll, but Root, you are able to just barely whip out this vine that wraps around, and you feel the warm hand of Medela kind of guide you as there's a pulse of light as you pull, and almost like there's another person pulling as Elmark is ripped from this string that was pulling him. As Elmark, you're pulled out and freed and not blended.
How big did you say that this circle thing was?
It's 30 feet currently around you all.
All right, cool. I want a dim door 50 feet out.
Okay. So where do you want to dimension door to specifically? Just 50 feet
50 feet north.
away? North. Okay.
Northwest.
All right. Are you
Wait,
taking
Meek,
anyone?
you should go to where you heard the voice.
Yeah, I
The
should
voice
take
came
somebody.
from all around here.
Yeah, from all around. I should
Oh.
take somebody. Who wants to go with me? Who volunteers to roll a new character? Anybody?
Elmark will go with you.
I'll go with you if you stop threatening my family. You want to solve this?
All right, fine. Me and Christoph are going.
You promise?
I promise I won't kill your family. I don't know about Yegon, but I won't.
I guess that's all I can
And,
ask. I'm gonna do a. This is an old one I haven't done in a long time. A cool guy handshake with Meek before we go, like a.
As soon as we connect, I dim door. So
All right,
that's
you
really cool.
and just vanish into a blacky, inky, just burst of arcane energy. As the rest of you, Meek and Kristoff, are gone. You just saw them. There's no
Do
noise.
our earrings work? Can we hear them? Talk to them?
You're welcome to try.
And I'm going to ask if anybody's over there. Like, hollering for them.
You
Does
get
my
no
earring work?
response.
Okay, no, it does not.
Root's checking on Elmark, making sure his leg's okay.
You see his boot has been like ripped at like just the microscopic level. And Elmark, are your boots magical?
My boots.
Elven kind, right? No, that's your cloak.
That's my cloak. Hold on, let me check my equipment, my tuned equipment in specific. No, my boots are not. I'm maxed out on everything.
Yeah, and your
Don't have
boots
the
are
slippers.
fucked. Your boots are
Well,
real.
lucky for me, I happen
real
to know
messed
a cobbler.
That's true. Who is now proficient in cobbler's tools, who wasn't before, which is quite silly.
You used to know a cobbler. He's gone now.
What are the rest of you doing?
Well,
Because attacking it did so good. Like, I'm a hold
Excuse
an
me?
attack until something else happens.
You can take that.
angry
It's all yours.
being who referred to
Thank you
themselves
for dinner.
as a god.
Love you.
Oh, love you too.
I also love you guys, each and every one of you. Sorry.
Elmark,
Great.
continue.
Angry god being.
Thanks, Tiffany.
A, why are we here? B, ow, that fucking hurt. Seems unnecessary. C, if we're such a problem, just let us go back home.
Who are you? Why do you oppose me?
I don't even know who you are.
Tene, and you hear the voice echoing around you. Tenebido.
I'm sorry, did you say 10 libido?
All right, that's fine.
Does
Can-
a,
can Meek and I
does a
hear that?
40 hit?
Does a 19 hit?
Yup. Come at me, burrow.
Right. You will take
Burrow.
9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Steven, could Meek and I hear him conversing with Elmark?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
bitch, natural 20.
We will get to you guys later.
Yeah, where am I currently?
Nowhere at the moment.
Oh, nice.
I love nowhere.
I feel like
all
I
right,
got us killed, Christoph.
Elmark, you
All right.
just like a sharp thread jams through your thigh as it begins to wrap around and pull away just at the right moment. Just a gout of blood pulls out as the thread goes into the wall once more.
Okay, swooshy god.
Did
man.
it come from the
Here's
same
deal.
spot that it came from before?
It did not. It
Okay.
seems like it comes from anywhere in the wall.
Here's the deal. We went to sleep and you pulled us into this little nightmare here. So, quit your shit. I can do this a few more times before it starts to really hurt. All right?
Who are you?
Oh my goodness, I've said it like 3 times.
Plant
Welcome to
man.
It's what?
He speaks different language. Let me try.
Okay. I know
You
some.
didn't-
Hold on, I know some troll.
You didn't use enough V's.
We'll say in Old Draconic, Root's gonna call out, "You are the ones they call Tenabido."
You speak a very strange tongue. old world. Ones who trapped me use that tongue. And you see another needle is going to shoot out towards Root this time. 29 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That
He
will
prob-
be 12 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Owie
And-
zowie.
Can I grab a hold of Root and try to assist him?
He's familiar at this point with what's
yeah,
happening.
that's true. Yeah, make a dexterity check for me just to see your reaction.
He
Just a
probably
dexterity
speaks
check?
infernal. Hoo-hoo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was poor. 12.
Was that supposed to be a woohoo, like a
Like a Pillsbury Doughboy, I didn't want to do like the
Yeah.
bird noise.
A
'cause that's
12.
big.
Unfortunately, you're just not fast enough. Root, what is your strength saving throw?
That's an 11.
11. As Root, you are pierced through the chest by this long string that just wraps around you and pulls. As Elmark leans out towards you, Root, you are just pulled through and into the black curtain of sharp, sharp wires, and Root just vanishes. before
Do
you.
my spirit guardians do anything when it touches the wall?
They disappear.
Unfortunate. Damn. Okay, well, deal with it later.
As Root, you are no longer there. Who's left in the room?
Well, that would be Elmark, Marshall.
And yeah, me.
I guess Babadab is here and Boulder.
What are you doing?
Any wisdom? Any thoughts? Any like
My
good
thoughts are
ideas?
Bushy God man is a big old sack of shit. That's what I think. I hope you heard me. You big old sack of shit.
Okay, we can go all night. As
This-
another
not what you want to hear.
This is just a
29 and a 20 to hit.
Ooh, two this time.
Yes, yes. Doesn't change my opinion.
A 7 piercing and a 13, and I need 2 strength saving throws.
Oh, are they coming from opposite angles?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yikes.
He's gonna get pulled apart.
15 and
Ooh.
9.
All right, you succeed the one. That's nice. As you wrench yourself free from one of these threads that pierced you in the shoulder, the one that gets you in your just the back of your meaty part right here, your love handle, pulls you, and right before your eyes party, you see Elmark saying something just rude and mean to Tenebito, just is sucked in, and just there's a cloud of red mist as he vanishes.
Tenebita's the bad guy, right?
Yeah, he's the first son.
Great.
Um,
Great.
Bat is stuck in traffic, but he is also just going to walk into the wall.
All right. As the strings wrap around and pull his body in as he vanishes. So who's left there? Marshall, or
Marshall and Boulder.
You all hear. Why do you oppose me?
Because you like to kill people too much.
We will see. You will not stop me. As the
we'll see.
circle shrinks faster and faster. It's about 20 feet wide now. And getting smaller and smaller. Marshall, Boulder, what are you doing?
Does Boulder have any decent like plans, or is he even here?
No, well, Boulder is very claustrophobic, and so as the room is closing around him, it's not very good. That's not all he can.
All right, Marshall, what are you doing?
Didn't hear what Boulder did. I could barely hear him.
He is claustrophobic, and that's about all he can do.
Oh, got you. Well, shit.
15 feet now, and you
I'm-
feel it
I
getting
can't
closer
see
to your heads.
anything.
You've got your dancing lights just close by. You lost a couple because as it gets smaller and smaller. You see it actually reaches out, grabs the lights themselves, and pulls them inside.
Oh, it's cool.
Boulder, you want to go for a trip?
Anywhere but here.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna kind of like lay my hand on Boulder's shoulder, and we're gonna fucking thunderstep somewhere that's not here.
All right, you vanish in a flash of lightning, and you just hear, "You will not succeed," as you all wake up from your nightmare with a start. The last thing you remember is your dream from a moment ago when each of you felt yourselves being grasped by thousands and thousands of strings and pulled apart, molecule by molecule. However, you all have completed a successful long rest, and you smell fried breads and meats and eggs coming from downstairs. Or, Christoph, you're on the roof. So that is what you are greeted to. What would you like to do?
Did me and Christoph
Amazing.
feel the same thing, like getting ripped apart?
You did. Yes, it was excruciating.
Oh,
That is the first time I've been below half health in a long time.
Why are you tempting Steven?
That's how I roll. I always do this.
This is why M3 goes crazy every session. This is just Steven's way of getting back.
We're paying
You
it
all
forward.
are come to, and you see each of your party members are there. Unless there's something any of you would have liked to do in the night.
At the beginning, when Root wakes up, I'm assuming he awakes with a start.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's in the beetle. He doesn't exist. He is not some meta.
Root, I'll brainstorm some really mean nicknames.
What are you doing here?
Hello? Are we not in the same room? Because we are now.
What?
Surprise. Good morning, sunshine. Did you have a dream about a really scary swooshy libido man?
You were in it. You got stabbed many times.
Yes, I think. Yes,
Hey,
well, yeah.
The
No,
question is his boot okay?
Oh, yeah. What about my boots?
Your boot is fine.
Great. Great. So are my hips. He didn't actually do anything. Loser.
Root's gonna put a hand on Elmar's shoulder, like, do not tempt gods next time. It ends poorly for all of us.
I'm floating outside through the window, and I say, "He's not a god," because I can
Okay.
fly now.
All right, you meet with
Oh,
your
yeah.
peregrine mask on. You are able to kind of put your hood up, and you just will yourself out the window. As you see, Christoph is on the roof as well.
Hi, Christoph.
Did we have the same dream last night?
Yeah, we became friends again, and I said I wouldn't kill your parents.
Oh, you promised. It's hard for me to tell. I had drugs rubbed in my face. I liked it, but,
So now we don't have to fight anymore. And then I'm gonna fly around.
you did promise.
Wait, you guys aren't fighting? Why did I even get out of bed?
No. The Blood Brothers, the fisting. This will not stand.
At this point, you all hear bang, bang, bang. I hear you all are awake now. It is good for pre-fight feast. Tembo is finishing up setting outside the courtyard for fight.
We're not
is
fighting
to be-
anymore.
Oh, we worked it out last night in bed.
I am sorry.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen anymore.
You do not wish to test your metal skill.
No, we
on
went to
You
bed.
know, do you know who does like to test their metal? Is Boulder. He said that he could beat the stronger guy that you guys keep talking about that I can't remember his name because I'm terrible with them.
I don't think he said that.
Boulder is currently asleep in another room.
Right. So Boulder doesn't know that I'm saying this about him.
Is
Correct.
this what you get
I know
down
it.
here?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
I'll click my boots and fly
No.
down.
That is All right, good. You go, and she slaps you on the back and pushes you into the kitchen. And you see a wide range, and you see Finley, the Firbolg, he's got a large wok with oils in it, and he's currently just frying up some eggs and bacon and some various meats.
Steven,
Yum.
can I ask you a question about my birthday gift?
Mhm.
Do I have to use those things, or will they deteriorate, or can I like save them for a special occasion?
I mean, some of it's food, so it'll
Yeah.
go bad.
The food items. That's my question. Are they gonna go bad? Wait,
I can
Meek,
hold them for you.
The
Yeah.
jam will keep for a while, but the meat is. I mean, actually, it is kind of a salted cured, so it's kind of like a ration.
I've got a bag of colding. It can't go bad in there.
Can we turn your bag of colding inside out first? Because I feel like there might be goop inside. Like,
I
can we
feel
do
like
like
I'm
a
not
deep
s-
clean?
I'm not supposed to turn it inside out. I thought.
You guys see that outside, there are several large stones that have been placed in a circle, and a very sweaty mammoth loxodon is finishing jamming one of these very large stones into the ground. He's covered in bloody bandages that have seemed to have split open his wounds, but he seems quite excited and comes into the main tavern with you all and says, Tembo greets the noble pirates who come to our rescue. Tembo is ashamed that he succumbed to blood loss from multiple bites, but eager for this day's morning exercise and match. Tembo will oversee it himself. Which
We're not
one?
fighting.
Classes?
Yeah, we worked
Tembo
it out
is-
last night.
I'm still flying outside, by the way.
You fly. Get down here.
No.
Te- Can you? So you work it out.
Yes. We're friends now. Why don't you fight Boulder? Are you scared of Boulder?
I am certainly not scared of Boulder.
We should
Boulder
probably
is
ask for
quite
Boulder.
a combatant.
Do you think that he could beat you?
I do not think Tembo could be beaten by Boulder.
So you think you're stronger than him?
Tembo is the strongest in the land.
Did you hear that, Boulder?
Boulder is still currently asleep upstairs.
What? Still?
Petrol's gonna go check on Boulder.
Boulder was not phased by the nightmare at all.
I go knock on the window outside.
Okay, you Boulder, you hear knocking at your bedroom window.
While he's doing that, can I inspect Meek's bag of colding and see if it
What's up to
functionally?
Meek? Did he let you look at
Meek.
it?
God, no, he's not touching that thing while I'm not there. There's way too much stuff in there.
Yeah.
Meek, I'll stay with you while I do it. I just want to make sure it's okay to make sure there's no goop in there.
So
No,
Tembo is to
please.
understand there is to be no fisticuffs this morning.
I told you we worked it out last. We went to sleep and we worked it out.
So you don't want to fight Boulder?
Tembo
Me?
would be happy to fight Boulder. But Gooseland says Tembo is not allowed to fight until wounds heal.
Oh, that sounds like an excuse, Tembo.
You get down here and Tembo show you.
No.
Meek, he's covered in bandages.
That
He's-
is
he-
excuse right there.
He picks
Bandages
up a
of
rock.
fear.
And chucks it at you, and you're flying, so you move away. Tembo, try again. And he grabs another rock.
Tembo, stop. You're going to hurt yourself.
Huh!
Also, you're gonna hurt
And you
the
see there's
building. I
a
just
little bit of
reinforced
blood
that.
shooting out, and these are big rocks, like they're like pretty big, like but small in his hand. So he just keeps chucking them half-heartedly.
The second rock goes through the window, and it looks like a crash. Boulder wakes up.
All right, splash! As Boulder, there is a rock, and you see Meek is having rocks thrown at him.
What did you do this time?
I didn't do anything, Boulder. I was defending your honor. Tembo said that he was stronger than you and could beat you in a fight.
Oh,
Strongman Boulder, Flying Man wishes not to fight glasses.
We're friends again, Boulder. It's fine. We don't need to fight. I just wanted to let you know that Tembo's not putting any respect on your name, and that needs to be taken care of.
yes,
Big.
yes. Boulder will deal with this other time. First, friends can fist easy. No need not to fight. Let's go. Feast first, then fist.
No fighting.
Tembo agrees, and he's going to go grab Kristoff by the shoulder. And Kristoff, you're just minding your own business as a large, meaty mammoth hand is placed on your shoulder. He's got 4 fingers. But it's not like he lost a finger. That's just a mammoth hand. As he begins to drag you, do you resist?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like click my boots and like fly out of the way.
Okay, make a contested acrobatics check for me against
Okay.
Tembo's athletics.
Oh no, please don't fight. That's exactly what he wants.
It's a 7.
Amazing. Let's see what I get. 19. As you attempt to fly away, there's just a meaty grasp on your shoulder as your feet fly up, so you are just being dragged in the air with your
So
feet
just
kicking behind.
anti-gravity.
Yeah, absolutely. As Tembo is going to place you right here. About which one are you, Christoph? There. He says, "Excellent. You are strong, Fister. You will be fine. Tembo is very proud of you. Come down here, Uzi Fly Man.
No.
Brother Boulder, help get Uzi Fly Man down here."
Meek, if you go down and this with Kristoff as you promised, Boulder will clear your debt.
This puts me at odds.
Oh, that's pretty good, Meek.
How much do I owe you again? It's like a
1,000
G,
gold.
isn't it? Yeah.
I thought it was 2,000.
No, I owe somebody else 500.
What is 5,000 gold?
You actually owe Elmark 5,000 gold.
I don't owe 5,000.
Oh, yeah,
500.
yes, you definitely do.
Chaos Crew.
Wait, what? Do I actually owe Elmark that much money?
No, I don't know.
Roll
Do you?
Deception?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know. Here, don't deceive each other.
A Lannister always pays his debts. I'm gonna
Meek,
fly
what
off.
are you doing?
Flying
okay.
off
Which way do you fly off?
towards the manor, of course.
You see Tembo lets out a as just a sad little like, "You
love
get back
that.
here," and he turns to you, Kristoff, and says, "Very well, Tembo will give you a fisting in his stead."
No, no, don't want to do that.
As
What if I go get him?
Tembo stops inches from your face just with this meaty Luxodon hand and says, "Very well, you retrieve Uzi Flying Man and we have a fisting later. You, me, and
Later.
him.
All 3 of us?
And Brother Boulder."
All
I
3 of us.
don't want to be a part of this.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Groot comes outside with a big plate of food. He's just shoveling into his mouth. It is bad to fight on empty stomach. Where is the white hair?
"They are not fighting anymore. Tembo is sad," and he takes your plate of food and goes inside.
That was for all of us.
You are welcome to resist him if you would like. As he sits down and begins to devour it heavily.
I know better than to fight against giant woolly mammoth man.
I'll walk up to Root and offer him some of Nettle's bottle.
What do you feed him?
It's like a combination of potassium, nucleic acids, protein, phosphorus, nitrogen, a little bit of blood, and
Miracle Grow.
other
Did you
basically
say a
Miracle
little
Grow.
bit of blood?
Did you say? Yeah, this is normal. Okay, so Root, he
It's
offers
just
you a
fertilizer.
strange viscous bottle.
Root's kind of grab it, look at it. I'm assuming it's like in a baby bottle esque sort
Oh,
of thing.
absolutely.
Of course.
He's gonna turn it upside down, see it goop down, give it back to Plant Man.
Thick drip from
Ah,
Gonna give it back to Elmark. That is not for me.
Oh, well, does great for Nettle. And it just, you just see these little gloves, root-filled gloves, just
Oh, it's so cute. All right.
Oh, he is so nice.
So at this point, Meek, you've flown off on your own. What are you doing?
So I've gotten distracted by these houses right here. Can I see if there's people in all of these?
There are not people. You see that there is still a wreckage of various people's. You see this building over here, if you look in the broken windows, was sort of a boarding house of some sort. There are like
Uninterested.
okay, great. Let's see, where am I? There.
While he's looking, can I try to catch up?
That this one actually appears to be a small, modest home for larger people. This is actually Finley's house. You
Oh, I want to
see
go in there.
there. Okay. You go inside Finley's house. It's certainly it's built for somebody who is, let's say, 7 feet tall, half giant creature thing. Because Fearbogs in 3.5 were actually giants. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're weird, like piggy people. I don't know.
The
But
Fearbogs are
anyway,
cool.
The
I feel like
important question.
cows, right?
cows. Yeah, they've turned into cow people. Is essentially. Anyway, they're it seems
Please,
to be a
please don't break all of his pots like Link.
no. There's okay.
I'm looking
So
for rupees.
there is a modest. It's a 1 bedroom house. There's a hearth. There's also what appears to be a newly constructed baby crib.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, for next.
Sad.
I'm gonna leave the house. That makes me
Okay.
sad.
Yeah, well,
And nobody else
you
is
went
there.
into that house, so that's on
Nobody
you.
else is there.
Wait, but did you see if there was any gold?
No, I'm not gonna steal from them. What's this one?
Gasp.
All right,
Morality.
well, Meek's doing that because, honey, there's nothing in these houses.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
Just sad stories.
It's just
I feel like I was a
literally,
little
this is
bit.
sad.
I feel like I was like a little bit ahead. Maybe I'm gonna try to catch up to Meek.
Okay, you see Meek has currently stepped out of a small but large 1 bedroom house for Fearbolgs.
As soon as I see him, I'm gonna Superman take off.
Meek, I just want to take a look at your bag. I have
As
some
you
snacks
take
here.
off, and where are you going, Meek?
God damn it.
I
Back
just want to get into the air
to-
just in case anybody else can catch me.
All right, you're up in the air as Kristoff. Do you give chase?
Oh, yeah, I can fly.
Okay. As
I keep
Kristoff-
yelling after him. Meek, I
You-
just want to borrow your bag.
Oh, okay, great.
All
So
right,
you
hold
guys
on.
are in the air currently. Great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take out all of my valuables, all of my treasures.
Okay.
What did you just roll there?
Nothing.
That's a 3. That's not good.
Meek, I got some snacks from my family, and I just want to make sure they don't go bad. So, is it okay if I clean out your bag of any potential goop?
Yes, I'm holding all my treasures in my hands currently.
Cool. Yeah, I don't need your treasures. I'm not interested in your treasures at all, as long as you don't eat my snacks. I just
I
want to make
can't
sure.
even have one.
Well, yes, I'm going to share them with everyone at the appropriate time. I feel like we'll have a party. I'll
As you
share.
guys are shouting back and forth,
Uh-oh. That's much higher.
just hear, just in the distance, and you see the trees kind of
Hey,
move
Meek.
in the jungle, and you see something kind of flapping wings, diving into the jungle.
Maybe we should go hide by these buildings while we have this discussion.
What's closer, the manor or the place that we just came from? Say that
The
I'm like
place
right
you
here.
just came from.
Damn it.
Let's just go down and hide behind the building. I'm going to clean the goop out of the bag, and I'll give the bag right back to you.
You promise?
I promise.
All right, we go down.
Okay, you go down.
Cool. Do I know if I can turn the bag inside out without fucking it up?
Yeah, you can. If you turn inside out a bag of holding or bag of holding, it gently dumps all of the contents.
That's what I thought. I'm going to do that and just make sure there's no goop inside.
All right, you dump all the contents, and like a middle schooler's backpack, just comes out this just various piles of slime and viscera and just things that have been kind of slightly congealed in this
Is-
bag of holding.
Meek
I've been
seems
hard
like one of the
thinking
kids with
there.
the cool pencils. Is there
No,
a cool
Meek
pencil?
forgot that. No,
See that fucking finger.
I don't know.
No,
Whatever's in there is what's in there. I don't know.
I'm
what's
currently
Well, he took all his
holding it.
stuff out, so
Yeah.
in. Great, it's clean now.
Except
Cool.
for no, those wouldn't be in there. We're good.
cool. So I'm Meek. Please don't eat my snacks without asking, but it would be okay if I put them in here. Correct?
Yeah, sure. You just keep track of them. I'm not doing that.
Great. That sounds great.
That's fair.
Awesome. Thanks, Meek. Here's your bag back. Okay, I'm gonna say we should wait for everybody else and tell them about that scary flappy flap.
You want to wait in this sad house?
I'll wait outside the sad house.
I feel like it's safer inside of the sad house.
Okay, I'll wait in the doorway of the sad house.
Okay. We go into the sad house.
Do
All
we?
right,
Do the rest of us standing outside see them go into the sad house?
Yeah, so I was gonna say pan over to the tavern. What are the rest of you doing?
Roots
While you
grabbing
s-
to go
yeah.
to take out orders. He's taking as many as he can because everyone left and didn't eat.
It's true.
Wait, who's outside? Who's outside?
Whoever wants to be outside. So currently not with Meek and Kristoff is everyone else.
Great. I'm gonna when I see them come down and start to go in the house, I'm gonna yell, Meek, what are you doing? I'm gonna
We have
sleep.
we have earrings now.
This is more fun. Fine, I'll earring over. Meek.
Hello?
Oh, this is wonderful. Much easier than yelling. Why was I yelling in the first place?
Were you yelling? I couldn't hear you. I'm inside of a sad house.
I have a very fragile voice.
It does seem sad just from the doorway. He's right.
Chris-
Kristoff,
sad.
you
It's a very
notice
sad
that
house.
like on a rocking chair there seems to be like half knit children's sweaters
Oh
that will
my
never be
Oh,
God.
finished.
it's like Pompeii here. I don't like
It's like
it.
the arms of the angels.
Pompeii.
Could have gotten here earlier.
Well, that's still not our
All
responsibility.
right, what are you guys doing?
Anyway, I'm going to the
Currently
manor.
talking.
Oh, are we going to the manor, Meek? I'm going to the manor.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
there's a
finished feeding Ethel.
pterodactyl in our way.
Oh yeah, you should probably know. There's like a big scary monster.
Is it the
that
same
was-
direction?
It is not.
It is not the same direction.
Great. Well, I'm really sneaky, and I have potions to make me sneakier.
We
Well,
just
I
can't
guess-
fly really high, I think, is what the
Well,
problem
you
is.
can fly really high.
Well, I
Or-
can physically fly really high, but I think the pterodactyl doesn't like whenever we do it.
Or
Then
wild
walk.
thought, we can all travel together.
Hey,
to
I
the
stopped and
manor.
waited on you. You're lucky
Yeah,
that
is
I
this
didn't
like
leave
a-
at night.
Is this a general broadcast? Like,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
this
me
is
go-
an
It is
AM radio
always
broadcast.
a general broadcast.
Switch to
Right.
channel 9.
There are
Oh,
no
no.
channels.
You're all here exactly as I planned.
No, this is not a CB radio. This is a one-way AM broadcast station.
Look, you guys
We're
have
the only
always-
listeners and the providers.
I
you
take
guys
off
have
my
always
earring.
said you wished I shared my plans
Okay.
more. Well, here
You
I
take
am
off your-
sharing.
So you're all able to gather. Let's okay, so you
So-
guys are doing that, you guys are doing that. Boulder, what are you doing?
Feasting.
Feasting. Excellent. Brentley, are you with us? All right, Tech Drift is brooding. Excellent. So do you all want to go to the manor?
Yes. Yeah. I
Marshall
would've-
would like to eat and then try to find Bali real quick.
Okay, yeah, Marshall, you're able to. You see, Bali is just sort of going about his various duties. He has been tasked by Gusalan to make sure all of the corpses are sort of understood, like, you know, who's still here, you know, get a proper head count, see if they can identify all of the bodies. But he's running back and forth, so you're able to catch him. He says, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
So, do we know if there are anybody else, like if there is anybody else in the town that's not already accounted for?
Oh, well, I was just getting final count, unfortunately. I think that's. Yeah, I think we're all pretty much accounted for. You see, most of the in the lodge next door are the farmers and the miners, and unfortunately, they're all accounted for. Did not get to work 3 days ago, it seems.
Okay, that's unfortunate. How long have you been here?
Oh, say, 15 or so months, I think. Not too terribly long, but you know, long enough to
And you've been out
really-
adventuring.
Sure.
You've
Certainly.
been out adventuring through the woods and shit.
It-
Have y'all come
occasionally.
across some kind of like black, like entity that likes to rip people up with fucking ribbons?
I'm no, can't say that I have. Is it something we should be concerned with? Is it like coming here? Is it, I mean,
No, it's fine.
You
I
can
was
be
just curious.
handsome and all, but I
Um,
don't want too much trouble here.
No, it's it's not a big deal. I was just curious. Like
Great.
we've run into something like that
Right.
before. I was just curious
Oh.
if it was here.
Not yet.
No, or not at all. Like obviously, if you haven't run into it, obviously it's not here. Like you seem pretty.
Thank you. I'm gonna get back to my. You have a lovely day. And he kind of quickly scampers off. And you see he's like checking his gear. He's like, okay, good. There's the axe here. There's the short sword. Like he's just making sure he's prepared. All right.
I was just curious if they run into it. So like that was all that was.
So
Cool.
you are all
I'm gonna go find out,
able
Mark.
to have a lovely meal if you want, as you all make your way towards the manor. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do before that.
Well, they have to stop at the sad house.
All right. Everyone seems to gather outside of the sad house.
Yes,
I
I
just
slowed me
I just
down
wanted
enough.
you to. I just wanted you to call it the sad house.
It is.
Wait, are the
it is-
people who lived there all dead?
No,
No.
it's Finley's house.
The baker is
I wasn't
alive,
there.
but he had to kill his wife.
Oh, did he have to kill his kid?
Was
too?
apparently who was apparently pregnant. If you can put the clues together.
Well, I mean, I kind of gathered that, but I missed a lot of these clues last time. I wasn't here.
Because you were playing Star Wars.
No, because I was selling my house.
You're fine.
Um,
So you're all able to, a little ways away from the town through a thicket of prune trees that have started to overgrow. You see the imposing structure of Ebonheart Jr.'s manor. Let's move from Russian Winter to Barovian Castle. It stands
Barovian?
2 stories tall, painted black as night. The windows are barred shut, sharp iron wrought ornamentation seals them, and the roof is covered in Gothic-looking styled spikes. The architecture is definitely off-putting in this colonial region. The front door seems to be surrounded by a portcullis, and 2 stone gargoyles flank the entryway, looking grim
Don't
and
like
menacing.
that.
You see that the portcullis gate is closed, and the lever to open it lies just on the other side. I will go ahead and switch you guys over to that map. I don't need to put tokens in. I'll put tokens in. That's fine.
I've seen this before.
You have seen this before, Elmeek.
Are there any windows?
They are,
there
but they're all blacked
are-
out.
That is correct, and barred shut.
Hmm. Is there a chimney?
Marshall,
I've got a really good history with
Classic.
chimneys.
You,
Fucking chimney sweeps.
Oddly enough, there is not a chimney.
Does
Kind of a
this
rich
a
person
building
has
look
to
anything
do.
like the
Pluto's push and pull the cutlass opened.
noble district in
I'm sorry,
Tharkalan, Stephen?
the cutlass.
Yeah, the pork cutlass.
Okay, got it. Yes, Christoph, it would have. It bears similar McMansion-y qualities to the Estates Row. Sort of like these beautiful, lavish homes that are just a little bit small, like not full palace size. This is kind of what that is. It's a manor, but it's like to-go version.
Right.
To make manner.
It is literally a McManor. Meek, you go ahead and use Plutus's push and pull. And you do you push or pull the lever?
Which way does it look like it would go?
It looks like you would pull it.
I would pull it.
Okay. Okay, what happens?
Or wait, maybe I would push it. It's Trixie. I'm gonna push it.
Okay, it doesn't move.
All right, I'm gonna pull it.
All right, you pull it. It's kind of stuck. I need you to make a spell attack for me.
A spell attack? Okay.
It's just a general magic check, magic-y strength
I'm
check.
gonna.
Nice. You managed to just very magically pull the lever as the portcullis goes all the way up, leaving an archway. You see that the front door is black to match the house, with a much gaudy ornamentation. It has an old brass doorknob with a keyhole large enough for a key you might have, or
Is there
any
anywhere
other
that-
key.
Put the finger in the keyhole.
No, I have the key.
Oh.
Why you always want to do everything the hard way?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who just said that to me?
All
The audacity.
right, so please go ahead and just as we're moving forward, Tuja's not here. I know that much. Brentley, you can be off to the side. Just make sure you guys are where you are on the map.
I'm gonna be
Marshall, I'm
back
gonna
here.
Keep you near enough to the shenanigans.
Stephen, I'm going to drink a pass without trace potion as he's
Okay.
doing.
I'm
all
going to give
Nice.
Boulder the key.
All right, Boulder. Meek hands you a beautiful ornamented looking like skeleton key, black with an E at the top of it, almost like a cameo.
Boulder, would you like me to check the door for traps before you open it?
That is good thinking. Yeah.
All right. Well, I might regret it later, but I'm gonna check the door for traps.
All right, check the door for traps.
What do I roll? Intelligence?
Oh yeah, it's an investigation check, please.
Oh, okay.
Every other time it was this door is not trapped.
Yeah, truly. So far it has been. It doesn't really matter.
23.
Yes. Elmark, you notice that this doorknob is somewhat strange. It. Let's see. Do my notes really go into detail? Yeah. It. It looks like the key would go in, but it almost looks like the key goes in extra deep. Like the key portion itself isn't what turns; it's the like whole little bit of the doorknob that actually turns with it.
Okay.
This seems to be some kind of trick doorknob. You're not sure what would happen, but you gather that if you turned this key the right way, like to unlock a door, which is to the
Counterclockwise?
opposite way, yeah, that one. It might not work. You're not sure.
Boulder.
There are also very just fine arcane etchings in the doorknob, the lock itself, or the knob.
Interesting. Boulder, let me borrow that key for just a minute.
Go.
Did you say okay? Or
I
no?
think he said no.
I think he said no.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that makes
Sounded
more
like he
sense.
said
that
no.
does make more sense.
Okay. I'm gonna put the key in, but you said it goes in deep. It can go in deeper than it should.
Yeah, if you're pushing it in, it goes in just like a normal key, but you feel there's a little extra give.
I'm gonna push a little harder.
Okay, it goes in about another inch.
And now I'm gonna turn it slowly counterclockwise, but I'm gonna be ready to jump backwards if I need to.
Counterclockwise or clockwise?
The backwards way. We're gonna go counterclockwise.
Got it. So the way you would, the opposite of what you would think to do.
Yes.
Locks are hard. I think they're all different actually. I don't know.
I turn mine.
Depends on it
clockwise
depends on
a
how
lot
they mount the
more.
lock, but yeah.
I'm gonna turn it the way that I don't think it's supposed to go. The
Boom,
way
there
that
you
it
go.
seems
That's the secret. Yeah, you turn the opposite way, the way you think it would go. It turns and it turns and it keeps turning, and you just hear lock after lock as you keep turning. It seems like deadbolt after deadbolt after deadbolts, all of these sort of in a series of specific turns. You turn until it stops, and the door seems to be unlocked.
Great. Who wants to open it?
Open it.
I'm gonna step back and
Hey, let me open it. I'm resistant to damn almost everything.
That is true.
Okay. Marshall can open it.
Okay, Marshall, you open up the door and let's go ahead and reveal. There's the reveal. You see the door creaks open and dust is caught up in the wind and blows past you all. It is in an ornate hallway that leads to a grand but dark set of stairs. There are a number of little sitting areas and tables, ornate tapestries, a number of portraits that vaguely resemble the man you briefly met, Lord Ebonheart Jr. But the largest painting in the foyer here is a very rotund, slightly slimy looking, balding man that resembles a toad almost. Under his portrait, it says, Lord, Iron Lord Ebonheart. All of the ornamentation in this room, all of the metalwork, all of the bowls, um, all have and candelabras seem to be made of a tarnished silver that, if shined up, would be quite, quite nice in their day. But everything is covered in a layer of dust and thick cobwebs.
Marshall would like to cast dancing lights and form them into their humanoid shape
Okay.
and send it in first past whatever like set of doorways might be next past the foyer.
Okay, yeah. So you send it in, and it kind of lights up the sitting area. You see there is a door that leads to the left, and a door that leads to the right, and a staircase directly in front of you that goes straight up.
Once it goes in, can I hear anything like that takes notice to the bright shiny standing thing?
No, nothing seems to. And at this point, you see the party has started to move in, and Meek has already gone over to the left door.
Yep, that one. I was gonna say it. I just don't want to interrupt.
Okie dokie. Meek, there's the left door.
I'm going in.
Okay. Left. Um, okay. The door is unlocked. You open it up, and let's see, reveal tool. Boop, 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 boop. You see, through the left door, you find a small servant's kitchen that doesn't match the glamorousness of the foyer, but does match how sort of empty it is, how long it's been since someone is here. The stove, however, seems to be on, almost like a perpetual pilot light. The kitchen, otherwise, is covered in cobwebs and dust. There is another door back here, it looks like, leading to another chamber.
Is there anything silver in this room?
You do notice that all of the silverware, fine dishes, and things that are sort of in a china cabinet seem to be made of silver as well.
All right, cool. So first thing that I'm gonna do is touch it.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Meek, as you grab, what are you
Holy
touching?
shit! A fork.
You grab a fork and
I
immediately
just touched it with my finger, like just
burns
barely.
in your hand, and it just sears you with a pain. You take 24 points of radiant damage.
I feel like it was just like the tip of my finger. I don't think that it's worth 3d10.
Did you?
Yeah, it shocks through to your core.
If you need someone to help you with that finger,
Ah, don't call that guy.
no, I'm a professional at fingers. Ask your teddy bear friend.
Hey, Omar, can I borrow a healing potion? The silver is real, by the way, everyone. That's all I was trying to find out.
Sure. Let me take a look at your finger. Come here.
No, I just need the potion.
Oh, fine. It's 12 plus your Constitution modifier.
Which is 14.
All right, there you go. You healed up a little.
What did you learn, white
And-
hair?
I learned that even if I get hurt, people will help heal me.
Meek, you feel that
Finger.
symbol in your chest is just like burning a little bit.
Ugh. I'm gonna use some of the goop stuff too.
Okay, yeah, you take out your healing ointment and kind of dab it on your finger.
Ah, yes, I
Yeah.
also like using sunscreen.
All right.
I'm going to check the door on the right for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
While he does that, Kristoff's going to respond to Rude and say, I don't mean to be rude, but for someone who uses sunscreen, you have a terrible skin.
This seems to be a nice door. It's kind of ornate in a way, kind of leading to just a warm, pleasant chamber. You see, there's actually some light, just barely some light coming from underneath, but it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Is it locked? I'll gingerly turn the handle.
It is not locked. However, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it was not
Pick
a
the
good
one
roll.
door. I picked the one door that doesn't hurt.
It's
So far.
11.
Oh no!
Oh,
What's
no.
what's the
I've had some bad
DC?
rolls. It's alright. I still take half damage.
Yeah. Okay. You'll take 7 points of slashing damage. Half.
Half? Okay.
As
round up.
through like the middle of the door, you hadn't noticed it. Maybe because it kind of looked like one of those doors that opens up from the top and the bottom, which you're just noticing. But a silver blade just shoots out in an arc, just right at where your throat would have been. But you back up just in time. It just gets your chest as it vanishes into the wall.
Meek, you should have opened this one.
I don't like this house.
Is that trap going to trigger again?
Yeah. What
Um,
did I see the trap go?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Sure.
It's funny because
Both
me
of you.
grasping a fork took more damage than Elmark almost getting stabbed.
Well,
Oh,
just
you-
imagine
God.
if. Never mind.
Dude, yeah. Just imagine
it
if I
was
got
me?
hit by a sword.
Mine is a 20 total.
Nice. Elmark,
12.
intelligence 12. Elmark, you're really not sure. Traps aren't your forte. Oddly enough, it's more about plants. But
Oh, obviously.
Christoph, that trap has reset itself 100%. But it's
I'm
come
gonna
from
I'm
the
gonna put
other
my
way.
hands on his shoulder and say, buddy, hold on. Let me try to take care of the trap. I don't want you to get your head or your hand or fingers cut off.
Okay, but if you get your fingers cut off, dibs.
Nice.
All right, I guess that's fair. I can make myself new fingers.
Why is
Um,
nobody collecting
Wait,
all
you
the
can
silver?
make fingers?
I can make fingers, correct.
Real ones?
You need to talk to someone who has a more humanities degree than I have. Mine's strictly science. I'm gonna take a look at the trap and see if I can dismantle it, or at
Alright,
least
make,
stop it from triggering.
let's
If you have
jam
a
it up.
thieves tools or a tinker's tools check.
I can certainly tinker's tools. That's a 21.
21. It is a purely mechanical based trap, and you actually see it is just inside a very thin, finely crafted spring that seems to tighten itself at the end of each swing. So you are actually able to either impede that or cut the spring. But if you cut the spring, it will snap once more.
Okay, so I know that if I cut the spring, it's gonna go off, and
Yes,
I will have
or
to
you
dodge
could
out
try
of the
to
way.
gum it up somehow.
So the spring is compressed right now, correct?
Uh,
No, it'd be stretched. 'cause
No,
would
it'd be
need
I would say it's
stretched.
the other way.
It's
It's
stretched
It'd be
right now.
stretched. Okay,
Yeah.
so then
Look,
that-
I'm not a smart man, gentlemen, so
that's okay. I didn't know.
I don't know
Um,
which way doors go. I don't know things, real things,
They go
I-
open.
I am gonna go ahead and
and
just
closed.
try to whatever the spring is attached to. If there are moving parts on either side of the
Mhm.
spring, I'm gonna try to heat those up so that it just
Ooh.
can't move. Like like melt them.
Yeah, absolutely. You go and look into the very tiny. This is some really intricate. Somebody paid a lot of money for this trap. And you kind of melt those moving joints.
And we melted it.
Yeah, with what you rolled, it's fine. You melt it and you see the spring like tries to go, but the moving joints just get stuck. They have been soldered shut, and the blade comes out about an inch, and then it's just stuck there.
Cool.
As you
To
see
do it,
the
I'm gonna
silver
just
blade.
like really quickly get my hands in there, put a quick fire rune, and it's gonna heat up and then all mold together.
I love that. Okay, great. That is
Great.
what you do.
I will
Right up.
carefully open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
There-
walk away and pat him on the shoulder and say, "No fingers for you today."
Is
Looks
there
not
anything on
bad.
the stove?
There actually, Meek, there does appear to be some just empty pots in the water basin, the wash basin, the sink, that have long molded over.
Okay, but nothing like no body parts inside of a pot.
No.
Okay, just making sure. I don't. It's like a haunted house. I
That's a
don't
fair
know.
question, actually.
It's fair. All right, so you guys are. So do you guys open the door into this
Yeah,
next room?
I'm gonna cautiously open the door just enough. I'm gonna try to do it quietly too. I don't want to I want it to be
Okay.
silent as I open the door.
Make a stealth check for me if you're trying to do this quietly.
Would my pass without trace
Sure.
apply to this?
Sure. Why not? It's magic.
Great. 39 then.
39. Very nice. You
Oh my god.
just silently open the door, and the sound is muffled as you just feel the plants kind of muffling the sound of things from the wooden door. As you see, this room appears to be a cozy living room for one. A large stone chair is adorned with fine furs and cushions. It's facing a fireplace that hasn't been used in some time. The room is slightly lit, however, by hundreds of white candles flickering atop a very old looking organ. The candles give off a thanks, Dad. The candles give off a very nice and inviting, pleasant warmth to the chamber. There's a large layer of dust and cobwebs on pretty much everything, though.
But the candles are lit.
You see that there is another door at the back of the chamber.
I'll follow him in. Just
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast my door.
What, this door?
This one.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay.
As you guys have successfully dealt with the trap and opened the door, you hear boo 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 as Mika's shooting off spells in the other room. Yeah, that hits. You don't even. I mean, roll 3d10 for me. I want to see how much you do.
Oh no, he hit a support beam and now the manor is gonna
23.
collapse.
That door just is just blasted open and kind of flies apart. And you see.
Also, for all purposes, I no longer use my feet to walk. I always hover about 5 inches off of the ground.
That's
Amazing.
fair. That's fair.
Did you just spend the bath?
You in the next chamber is full to the brim with jasmine-scented perfumes and essential oils. In the center of the room is a massive bathtub that is currently bubbling with a pleasant pink-like dyed water. There are candles lit around. This room seems very warm and inviting, and doesn't have any dust or cobwebs in it.
So all of the candles in the foyer were burnt down, right?
Correct.
And all of these are lit.
Correct.
All the candles in on piano are lit too.
They seem about half height, maybe.
can I tell
Like
if they
normal candles.
might have magically turned on, like when we came in the? Does that make sense?
Make a Arcana check for me.
Certainly.
Root has run into the room that
Oh
Meek
heck
blasted.
yeah!
That's
a
fair.
15 plus 8, which is 23.
These appear to be a continual flame spell. You see the telltale markings. They've tried to conceal the enchantment within the candles themselves, but Kristoff, you're able to see. That's a level 2 continual flame right there.
That's some shoddy work. They should have hidden the rune on the inside of the candle, hollowed it out, put a What? Yeah, no, whatever. You guys don't need to hear the rest.
You are to magic as I am to plants. Good for you.
Like,
That's true.
So Root runs into Meek's room as Meek, you blasted open the bathroom door.
wait, there was.
I can't touch things in here, Root.
You could have asked. We were all standing.
Did you see how long it took them to open that door? I don't want to go through all that.
I heard you scream earlier. What was that about?
I touched a fork. It was very painful.
Yep.
Yep.
So
I'm
this
just
fork-
I'm
this
just gonna blow
fork-
stuff up in this house.
This fork right here. Root picks up the fork. This fork.
Don't do it, Root.
This. Are
Don't
you
do
sure
it.
it is this?
Don't you do it, Root.
Oh, we are going to use this for later, White Hair.
You're literally going to kill him that way. It's so funny.
I take 3d10 every time I touch it. Don't do it.
I am your cook.
310.
Just to remember that, White Hair.
Marshall,
I walk into
Boulder,
the bathroom.
What are you guys doing?
So they split off left and right. Is there a forward?
Well, there is a forward. There are stairs leading up. If you guys want to split the party further, totally fine.
Root's following me, but he's gonna check this room out before. Like
Okay.
he's just hanging out
mean,
in the doorway.
Marshall's more concerned with like clearing out the open areas that are all like shit's shut, then it's shut. We can deal with that in a minute. Like
Yeah, that's what we're
I'm-
doing right now. There was a giant hole in this wall, so I had to make sure
Uh-huh.
that okay.
So
How
is it
could-
just a staircase up, or is there stuff around it, like it goes behind it, or?
Yeah, it seems to be a staircase going up that kind of curves around to like a second floor landing. That is where the large Ebonheart Iron Lord portrait is, and then various family pictures, all in silver portrait cases or frames.
Yeah, we
This
gonna be
is the
looting
house
that
of
in a minute.
hell.
Just for someone else's again information. I'll send up my dancing lights up that way first, and then I'll follow them up the stairs.
Okay, great. You are going upstairs. Boulder,
Don't
what are
go
you
alone.
doing?
Don't go alone.
Boulder has been watching the stairs this entire time to make sure nothing comes down them to attack the party. So when he sees Marshall going up, he will follow as backup.
All right, Marshall and Boulder are going upstairs. Captain, what are you doing?
Yes. Yeah, sorry. So
Oh, I
the
thought you meant
captain,
me.
I finally finished writing the 2 disagulations for and Elmark for using a racist dialect.
What?
So they'll be receiving those later.
Don't ask me how much of a shit I give.
What?
It's a
What?
disagulation, sir. This is nothing to
I
balk
don't even know
about.
what that word means.
Um,
Plant.
so Bad will follow Marshall and Boulder upstairs.
All right, the three of you are going upstairs. Panning back over to the bathroom, Meek and Root, you guys enter. Meek, as you enter the bathroom, it is immediately much, much warmer in here. Like it is, a nice 78.
It's a nice 78 in here, Root.
I do not like it. Come, let us get the others. This room does not feel right.
Well, I need to see if there's anything.
We can find them. Many eyes make short work.
Somebody just whispered over the earring for me to take the bear mat, so I'm gonna do
No.
that.
Who? No one said that. You said this
It's-
to yourself.
It's pretty
heard it.
big, Meek. It
I heard
might
it.
be difficult.
That's all right. I'm gonna grab it by its mouth, and then I'm gonna just drag it along with me.
Bag
Okay,
of colding.
that is a 20-foot tall bear mat. Write down 20-foot tall bear rug.
Will
Oh,
I
I
be able to fit
collectively
it
have a
into my
house.
bag of colding?
Sure.
Sweet. 20-foot bear mat.
Yeah, you roll it up, and then it's like really long, and you just jam it in, and it just keeps going and going, and Mary Poppins it away.
Root is disgusted yet impressed.
Laverna could make you a sweet house
Meek.
coat out of that.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me as you begin to leave this room, as Root is beckoning you away.
Okay. Wisdom. I'm
Mhm.
pretty wise.
What?
Not that wise.
This
Is it a charm? Is it a charm?
it is a charm.
All right, so I get one more.
Wait, you get advantage on charms? What?
Yeah, I'm an elf.
Ah.
Elf.
Elf.
Is that better? Is that
That's
better?
better.
Nice.
Meek, you feel for a second you smell the lavender and the bath salts and the oils, and you're like, a bath would be really nice right now.
Oh God, probably a silver bathtub.
And then you shake it off and you step out of the room.
Is the bathtub silver?
It does seem to be a silver bathtub.
So glad
It's
I
a nice
didn't do
clawfoot bathtub.
that.
This
I
whole
hate
place
this
was
house so
made to kill
much.
me.
This is
Yeah.
this is now a great time to remind Jason that you were the one that wanted to get to this house so goddamn quick.
That is true. That is true.
This
And
I
just
have
think you
taken
could have
more
came in here by
damage.
yourself.
I have
So-
taken more damage from silver inside of buildings than I have taken throughout the entire campaign.
Yeah, I'll change that. So Meek and Root, you guys are back in the kitchen. What do you want to do?
I guess go back to the main foyer. That still perplexes. How did you get the tire bear in the small bag? How did it he
I wave
Is
my
it
hands in
always-
front of him and I say magic.
All right, as we move over back to the other dynamic duo, Christoph and Elmark, what are you guys doing in the living room?
I'm gonna go to the other door and I'm gonna open it.
Okay,
know,
I need to
that
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay far away from the door, and I'm gonna just talk to Elmark about my feelings and how glad I am that Meek and I worked out our differences
You know
about
what?
our dream.
Keep talking. Just hold our child. Here's Nettle.
Oh,
Uh, Yeah, you open up the door and it is that's the door to that room, that's the bath. You guys are going all out of order. I'm just telling you. Dining room. You open up this door and it was slightly ajar, and you see above it was a silver bucket, and it dumps down, and you back up, and acid actually falls down and just begins to burn into the wooden floorboards. You
Ooh.
manage to avoid a bucket of acid over the door trap.
What the fuck kind of Home Alone house is this?
Shush, shut up. It's great. I'm having a wonderful time.
Oh, this is fantastic. What's in this room?
It's acetone and shit everywhere.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I just hit it.
Watch out
Reveal.
for live
Marshall,
wires and
and-
water,
and-
everyone.
Marshall, watch out for giant spiders.
Behind the living room is an ornate dining room that has been left to rot. The remnants of a last meal sit there, congealed in their own mold and fat. The mold, oddly enough, has a vibrant yellowish glow to it. At the back of the room, there is another heavy iron door.
Great. Before I go to that heavy iron door, I will be scraping that mold.
Okay,
into
make
the
a
pile.
alchemy tools check to see how much mold you can get, or nature, or survival, or something. Just
have-
roll something good.
I should have alchemy tools somewhere or something along that line. Hold,
Something
please.
along that line.
Just let me find my tools. We
How many did I say you can get?
poisoner's kit. Alchemist supplies. Can
There
I
you
roll
go.
with it?
I don't know. It'll make it make a intelligence or dexterity check.
I'm just
Add
gonna
your
roll it and add my. Oh nope, it just tells you what it is. Great, intelligence it is.
Sounds good. All right,
20.
Yeah, you're able to. It's not a lot, but you are able to get 2 uses of something you saw in Laverna's. This is the Angaricus celestalis or celestial prince fungus.
Fantastic.
You get 2 of those.
Great. 2 of those. I will add that, and then I'm gonna go to that door in the back and check it for traps.
Okay. While you're doing that, Christoph, what are you doing?
Um,
You saw Elmark open up a door, backed up a little bit. There's a splash of acid that you see is sizzling through the floor, and he just goes on into the next room.
I'll follow him into the next room and just see if there's anything threatening in there. Make sure he's safe. So I'll just go along with him, stand by the doorway, feel kind of uncomfortable, almost like when you go to your friend's house and your parents are yelling at you. Or
Yeah.
sorry, your parents are yelling, kind of like awkwardly just standing there, making sure that nothing's gonna fuck him up.
Well, my parents never yelled at me. My dad will attest to that. So we're good on that front.
It's
all
a really
right.
awkward feeling. I'll explain it to you later.
Did anybody play the
I
piano?
concur with that.
I was a good boy. So, boop. Boulder, Marshall, and Bad, you guys are going up the 2nd floor.
I'm with them now, unless they're already gone, and then I'll go play the piano.
They would be just going up. You can catch up to them, but this is
Uh,
going to be their.
Yeah, I'm gonna
moment.
catch up with them. That's fine.
As you see, at the precipice, yeah, you go upstairs, and there are several candelabras, silver, that are lit. There is a beautiful, designed floral arrangement, sort of at the threshold, and there's a door to your right and left.
They both closed,
Oh, they are closed. Yes.
and that's it. It's just a hallway, 2 doors, one on either end.
You went up
Okay.
the stairs. Here's a little
Sta-
landing area.
Standing on the landing. What does is that big ass picture just still looking like a picture? It doesn't look like there's anything interesting about it.
No, it's actually right at the top of where, just above the flowers there. These beautiful thistle-like, but they're dark and black.
Is there anything behind it?
Do you want to inspect the painting?
Sure.
Okay. How do you go about inspecting the painting? Do you
I'm
want
just
to take
gonna
it
fucking
down?
move it.
All right. You take the painting down.
I hand it to
it's-
Meek.
It's a large. It's a
I'm not
pretty
touching
big
it.
painting. You got to put both hands out and grab it, and it's a little unwieldy. And you turn around, and Meek is there. Marshall is trying to hand you a painting.
No, I refuse it.
That's okay. I'll
Okay.
just set it down somewhere.
You set it down. It seems to be a standard stone wall. There is an iron python that has been placed into the wall where the picture was hung,
Is there anything on the back of the painting?
but there is not.
Okay. Who wants to pick a door? Don't blow it down.
I mean, to be fair, it was the safest way to open the door. Traps can't get you, so
What are you
I'll
guys
take the
doing?
left. I'll take the left-hand door.
Left-hand door. All right, you go over to the left-hand door. Would you like to open it?
I mean, yeah, I'll check and see if it's locked.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be locked.
Okay. I will slowly open the door.
hiding behind Marshall.
Okay. So next you see what appears to be a decent sized hallway. There's several more of these like flower arrangements. There's still dust on this floor, but there doesn't seem to be any cobwebs. This appears to be a standard second floor area. There's a door down here, a door here, and the hallway leads off to the right this way.
Are there any tracks in the dust on the ground, or is it like
Make a
Very-
perception check for me.
ooh, D20? Somebody.
Perception. Rolling. 1.
Yeah.
I don't see a fucking thing.
There do not appear to be any
Means there's
tracks.
tracks. They're there. We just can't see.
It's a thick layer of dust. Like it's not one of those that'll pat up when you walk on it. It's one of those that's gonna pool up on your shoe. It's just been kind of
Ooh.
You don't even see
There.
our tracks from whenever we came in.
yeah. There you go.
Steven, can I summon a skeleton and just tell him to walk down the hall?
Certainly. But how do you summon a skeleton?
It's basically a cantrip for me, so I'll just kind of conjure like a little bit of this green necrotic energy and just pull from the ground a chittering skeleton.
As a skeleton crawls his way out of this phantasmal grave, you've got a skeleton. You tell him to walk down the hall. He nods and walks down the hall.
Bad as a new homeowner, you should really feel bad about fucking up the foundation of this lovely home.
Keeps going. Comes back. Shrugs.
Okay. Open one of those doors.
Which one?
I can actually see the map. I guess the one on the left.
Okay, great. He'll go to the closest door on the left.
Excellent.
He opens it, and inside this room, let's see. Well, you can't see what's inside this room, so he goes and he opens it. Do you want to follow him and look? Or
I'm just gonna tell him to walk through the go in the room. What are you doing?
okay, great. He goes into the room.
I haven't heard any sort of bone explosion.
Nope.
Okay.
Explosion.
Dibs on that as my cover band name.
pretty good.
All right. Well,
my
I'll just,
nickname in college.
nice. I'll go ahead and follow him and just kind of look back at Root and at Boulder and Marshall and be like, why would you trap your own house? And I'll just
Yeah.
I'll follow him in.
All right. This is a large, not a master bedroom, but it seems to be like a secondary bedroom, a guest room, if you will. There. Let's see. Those are in that room. In this room, however, you do see there are various art objects. Chief among them on the sort of side table, there seems to be a beautiful red rose in a glass cake stand, almost case, kind of like Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Get away from Kristoff.
And it's not wilted.
No,
Actually,
it seems to
no.
have an iridescence to it.
Now that I
Sounds like
think
you
about
guys
it,
need
the
an
the other
extra
flower, like the other floral arrangements that we've seen, were they wilted?
No,
Can I roll an Arcana on that?
Okay.
It's a D20 plus 4.
I assist him. Also
It's
being
about to
an
come to
arcane
life and
user.
kill us.
Sure.
Can somebody just proxy that for me real quick? It'll be a
Well-
plus 4.
I'm
Both
gonna
of you
roll.
need proxies, so I need somebody.
I got bad. I rolled a 15
Sorry.
That's
plus
fine.
Okay,
4,
19
so
for
19.
bad.
Not bad.
Do that
and
with
Marshall?
advantage? Or do I need to roll one?
Oh, if you're just helping, he can roll with advantage.
The other one's a 10, so the 15's better.
So okay, so
So 19 total.
Yes.
bad. There's definitely magic coming off of this pristine rose. Just in the school of necromancy, this preservation is not difficult magic. So it's possible that, like the continual flames down in the other chambers, it could be just a hefty enchantment on the house itself. This rose's enchantment, though, is unto itself.
Okay, so you could safely assume that this is like rich people aesthetic.
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I examine the rose?
Yeah, it looks to be a
Every rose has
beautiful
its thorn.
rose.
You want to put it in here? I'll open up the bag of cold.
You said it was on a stand. Is there a plaque? Is there a like?
No plaque. It seems to be like just some tchotchke, magical in nature that seems to be sitting in this guest bedroom.
Bring it to me.
Here, we'll put it in this bag
This
for
is
now.
the perfect time for the two of us. I'm glad.
Oh,
I like that the magic.
I missed a very important piece. It is the rose is silver.
Okay, keep it away from my bag.
I like that the magic guy and the plant guy are in the other room right now.
Well, not for nothing, but my Arcana is pretty high.
That's fair.
I am a spell slinger.
No.
So to save time,
Yeah.
I am gonna go ahead and, since Bad, you're walking through here, reveal the rest of the second floor. As there are two more bedrooms, one a very grand bedroom, which you would assume was Ebonheart Jr.'s or whoever's masters of the house's bedroom, and another just a guest room up here. So this seems to be a 3-bedroom manor. Each of the rooms delicately decorated. So art object, or I need whoever wants to, who's up here, to go ahead and just make an investigation check if you want to loot the house.
Yes.
You got it, Marshall?
I can't roll, but I also want to.
Yeah, well,
So-
Marshals.
do you have proficiency?
He does.
I think so. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
everyone's proficient in looting, right?
Well, it's investigation, right?
Marshall
is.
rolled
Yeah.
an 18.
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Making up for
just
that
to
one.
sort of go over the time, in these rooms, you were able to find a perfect silver rose in temporal stasis worth 2,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
A carved silver rod studded with brass worth 600 gold pieces. A silver pendant worth 500 gold pieces. A lacquered silvered orb worth 400 gold. A silver and pewter staff worth 30. A platinum orb worth 1,200. And a small silver mirror worth 1,300 gold pieces. Additionally, in the master bedroom, you see that the clothing racks, the large wardrobe, is completely empty. Like someone had been traveling and not there. Like somebody had packed up all of their shit. But you notice out on one of the tables is a just smattering of fine gemstones, not finely chiseled, or these are like the raw shit that you could make very fine jewelry out of, in many colors.
So that's 6,030 gold minus the gemstones.
Is there anything else about the closet? Does it seem like it might have like a false back or a door?
With your investigation check, and this would take several minutes while you guys are exploring up here. They're exploring downstairs. It all works out. There doesn't seem to be anything hinky up here. These seem to be normal rooms. Very ornate and kind of gaudy, but normal rooms.
Are
That
there
was
can-
just behind that left door, right?
Hmm?
Like that was just that left side of the mansion?
Yeah.
Or was that the entire upper floor?
This is the entire upper floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
are-
it cycles around. So both doors lead to sort of antechamber that leads to the various bedrooms.
were there any candles lit upstairs, Stephen, or is it
Oh
just
yes,
the?
there are candles lit, not in the guest rooms, but there are continual flames on the silver candelabras in the master bedroom.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So while you all are looting upstairs, let's go back to Elmark and Kristoff. What are the two of you doing?
So
I
this
wanna
big.
Get
Yeah.
behind him and just be ready for anything that might come out of that door.
Okay.
Yeah, this big iron. You said it's a big iron door, or a.
Yes, this appears to be a heavy iron wrought door, almost like the door to a meat locker or something in like an industrial warehouse. It's pretty hefty. It doesn't match the architecture of the rest of the building.
All right. I'd like to inspect for.
Like it might
traps.
be older.
No, it seems newer. Like an addition that doesn't fit where everything else is ornamental. This is very industrial, cold steel.
I would like to investigate for traps.
All right, investigation check, please.
Christoph, help me.
Okay, I'll help him. Can I give him advantage or should we each roll?
Yeah, you can whichever you'd like to do.
How's your investigation, buddy?
+8.
I'll give him advantage.
Okay, great.
Actually, I also have a +8, so either way, it would have been the
Yeah.
same.
Oh,
I
well, he
rolled a
rolled with
14.
advantage. That is a 14.
Not my best, but that's fine.
Yeah, it having seen a similar trap, there is a fine seam right about throat level that seems familiar.
So original. Christoph, do your fire thingy.
All right, Tinker's Tools, Steven.
Tinker's tools check, please.
Okay, I rolled a 13, so it's 24.
You go in and you find the same little joints, and you it sizzles for a moment, and then the blade cuts as you are just out of the way, both of you, as the blade is stuck in place now.
Great. Take a step back just in case that's the only one we see. I don't want you to get our kid hurt in this process.
That's a good idea. We should build a sort of Bjorn for him.
He has feet. He can walk.
Yeah, but he's got little feet. I'm just saying we should do. Okay, we'll talk about this later. This is parenting stuff.
It's fine. Is the door locked?
With your investigation, it didn't appear to be locked.
I'm going to try to open it carefully.
Okay, it is locked.
Great. I'm going to try to pick that lock.
All right, make a tinker or a thieves tools check. You have those. You're a
Is
rogue,
tool. I do have thieves tools.
right? Are you
somewhere.
a rogue? Is that a thing you've ever done?
No, I'm not really a rogue. This is a dex. They're dex. Are they dexterity?
Dex orient,
Dex or
whatever you'd like to do. Essentially, the tools just let you add proficiency to it.
18.
Yep. There you go. That's great.
That was a bad
Great.
roll.
No, it's fine. You managed to unlock it. It's not a very difficult lock. It's like a meat locker lock.
Okay, I'm gonna open the meat locker door.
Oh God, it's not a
The meat-
vibe.
The meat locker.
Alrighty, let's reveal this room.
A trap door.
There it is.
You,
There's the basement.
Let's see, there, bathtub room, dining room, piano room. Can you guys just go in the proper order, please? No, I'm joking. You guys are doing great. Yeah, you see a small storage room with a basement latch or a basement hatch. That's Elmark. You can see without going into this room that the hatch itself has a dial on it instead of like a handle where you pull it up.
A dial. Appears that there's a code. Like an old school locker.
It seems, yeah, it does.
Like a
seem-
combination lock.
Yeah, you can't really make out the shapes here from where you are without going into the room. But
Okay, well I'm gonna go into the room and approach the trapdoor.
I'll go with him.
all right,
wait and
I
see
need
if it springs
both
a
of
trap.
you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, okay. Mine is a 20 total.
20.
13.
All right. So Christoph, you go in the room and you succeed. Elmark, you fail. As you both step into the room, a runic circle alights, and Christoph, you manage to just hold you feel like teleportation magic, and you manage to hold yourself in place. Elmark, you vanish.
Oh
Great.
shit.
As I vanish, I wanna through the earring say, I didn't do it on purpose this time.
As Elmark, nobody else knows this, but you are outside.
I'm just outside.
I'm just outside.
I'm gonna over the earring say, hey, everybody should come to the room that Elmark and I went to.
Christoph, I need
Oh.
you to make another charisma saving throw for me.
Okay.
I'm just outside.
That time I rolled a natural 20, so it's a 24.
There's another pulse of magic, and you feel your stomach lurching.
Can
Okay,
I try
Christoph, leave the
to
room.
scratch one of the runes out?
Well, you can certainly try. Go
Did-
ahead and make either Arcana or Tinker's Tools check for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Root's coming into the kitchen at this point.
Rolled a 13, so it's a 24 Tinker's Tools.
24 will do it. As you, I need you to make one more charisma saving throw for me, though. As
You
you're
got it.
just about to finish it.
That's a 19, so it's a 23.
You succeed. You feel the magic swell up once more as your stomach lurches, as you feel teleportation, as you tink, just finish, and all of the runes just stop glowing.
Christoph changed one rune ever so slightly, so that it does the same thing, except it teleports you to exactly where you're standing if you fail the check. Is that okay?
Sure, that's fine with me. It's going to be
Cool.
really disorienting.
That's fine. I'm gonna try to step out of the circle.
All right, you can clearly see the circle. So do you all you all have heard that Christoph has asked you all to come?
Yeah, but
downstairs.
Marshall's on the way.
Elmark's gonna stomp back.
Nice.
Stupid.
I'm not gonna tell them that I changed anything, or point out where the circle is.
Okay. Great. I need everyone to roll a charisma saving throw, please, except for Christoph.
I'm not
And
touching the
Elmark's not
floor.
going
Do I
back
still
in
have
the
to do
room,
it?
for Sure.
Yes.
Damn it.
Hey, Josh, roll my
Oh,
ridiculously
yeah,
high
yeah.
charisma saving throw.
Root's good, Meek's good.
Charisma. Marshall has a pretty
Bad
solid-
fails.
Bad
20
fails.
26 for
26.
Oh,
Marshall.
Elmark,
Well,
you super.
Holy shit.
If you rolled shit, you just like stutter in place for a second, and you feel like deja vu. You're really not sure, but your stomach kind of hurts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Boulder's fine.
What's on the?
I
What's on
see the
on
ring at that point. Like, can I see the magical, like,
Yeah, yeah. You
can
all
I
you all can
firebolt
see
one
it.
of the, like, I just want to firebolt the edge of it, make it
Let
go
me
the
look.
fuck away.
Oh, the magic ring.
All right. I'll need you to make a spell attack for me then, or just roll fireball.
D20 plus 7.
I mean, you could just scuff it with your heel, but
Hey, don't do that.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that. Yeah. So, Marshall, you shoot into it, and the magic circle resists your damage.
Hey, don't do that. I feel like we could live in this nice house if it's not too creepy.
I
Right.
would not like it.
As you all gather up, you see
You sleep
there is
outside
this
anyway.
basement door. And Elmark's back, by the way. You see this basement door with a strange dial on it.
What's on the dial? I'd like to inspect /
Um,
investigate the dial.
There are 4 symbols on the center portion of the dial and 4 symbols on the outer portion of the dial. The center portion obviously turns. At the top of the outer portion, the symbols are the same on each. So at the top, there is a star with a flaming eye, just crudely carved. Then to the right of that, there is a diamond. At the bottom of that, there is a flower. And to the left of that, there is a fork. So it goes
It's a
star
fork.
with an eye, diamond, flower, fork.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on,
a
all right.
death symbol.
That is a
Star
death
with-
symbol.
Diamond, flower, and fork, right?
Mhm.
Okay, great. Great.
And it's currently not set to anything in particular.
Is it just single numerals, or can they?
It's just those symbols, right?
It's just those symbols.
Can I go look at the piano?
Oh, sure. You go over to. What would you like to do?
I just want to see if any of those symbols are on the piano, but I don't want to touch it unless it's not
Oh, that's a
silver.
good idea.
Okay. It is not silver. But go ahead.
I want
and
to play it.
Okay, great. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Damn it.
That
Ah,
succeeds. You don't have evasion anymore, so you'll take 13 points of fire damage as you sit down and play one of the keys. The candles all light up and then shoot at you like a flamethrower
Oh,
as you
that's
duck
so
out of the way
cool.
and back up quickly.
I'm gonna put Wayman on.
Okay, yeah, great.
Can we like as a group can we investigate the house to look for the symbols to see if we see these symbols anywhere else in the house?
Sure. This will be a group skill check then. Go ahead and please make a everyone make an investigation check for me.
Mine's at 19 total.
Nice.
I got a 6.
Oh my god.
A 10, a 6, and a 10. Love it.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, well, that's just two
but-
of the one. Okay, great. 23, that's good.
Josh, did you roll for Marshall?
I did.
You
You
did.
and I both rolled a 10.
Nice.
Like total.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's every. Boulder, what was you?
8 minus 1 for 7.
Okay. You all sort of scout about. Meek tells you, hopefully, tells you about or you see that the piano bench has been freshly set afire.
The piano is also death. Surprise.
You all go about the house. You don't find anything matching these symbols. You do find several forks in the kitchen, but nothing catches your attention in scouring the house. You do find all of those things, and who rolled the best? Meek, you rolled the best. Meek, you find in a actually stuffed underneath Evan Hart Jr.'s bed is a polished stone totem of a silver dragon, but it is stone and not actually made out of silver. But it bears the unmistakable marks of what a silver dragon is. You've gotten very close to looking at Root's face many a time.
Guys, I found this stone silver dragon that's not made out of silver, even though everything else is. This makes no sense.
Where did you find that, white hair?
It was stuffed under a bed.
May I see it?
Sure.
Brutal. Take it.
Root,
Is he?
it has your clan's symbol on it, but it's very old.
Where and why would he have this?
Do you want it?
Da, I would love to have this.
You can have it.
That's
Eh.
nice.
Thank you, white hair. Ah,
So, party, what are you doing?
I'm going to calmly ask everyone to step out of the room. We're going to crack this puppy the old-fashioned way.
Do you want me to stay with you and help?
Only if you leave Nettle outside the door.
That's a great idea. I'm
Marshall can take Nettle.
You
Don't.
be careful.
Yeah, don't you be careful with him.
Nettle
You
shivers
promise?
when Marshall holds him.
I can take Nettle.
Nope.
No,
fine with
no.
All right, I'm gonna pull an empty vial out of my pocket, and I'm gonna put one end up to my ear and the other end up to like close to the lock, like like you would use a cup or a stethoscope, like a homemade stethoscope, to try to see if I
Okay.
can hear the mechanism.
I'm gonna
If I
do whatever
turn
I
very-
can to assist him.
Right now,
Yeah,
shut up.
Go ahead and make a investigation and perception check
Guidance.
for me. But you have to touch him, I think. So, are you in the room?
I will touch him for guidance and then run out.
Sounds good.
I'm in
I
the
get
room with him.
plus
You
four
got this,
natural
plant
20
man.
on my
Nice.
investigation.
With a natural 20 as your, so are you moving it about?
Just I want to see if I can hear it clicking around as I'm starting to like turn it. Does it turn both ways?
It does turn both ways. As you
Because I'm listening for like a click, like when you lock one of the pins
Yeah,
into place, and you
it
hear the
you hear it click at certain intervals. With a natural 20, you notice that if you were to line up the top symbol with whatever the top symbol of the little dial is, and you actually notice that the ring around the little dial also moves.
So if I line up the top symbols, then the outer ring will move.
You hear a click.
I hear a click. Okay. Well, when I hear that click, I'm gonna turn the outer ring just a little bit until I hear
Okay.
a click.
Yeah. So currently,
click.
you heard a click on. Um,
Star with eye, diamond, flower, or fork.
yeah, this would be the flower. You hear that click at the top in the center dial, and then the outer dial is movable. It's currently set on star with an eye.
Okay.
But you can move it.
Do we
I'm
know what the
gonna-
I might stand for, Elmark? While you and I are standing here, just
No, the I stands for shh, so I can hear.
I stands for Ivanheart.
Is there a way for me to like use my artificer's tool? I imagine there's one.
It's not the letter I. It is
Oh, an
An
eyeball.
actual
an eyeball.
Oh, I'm
clarify.
sorry. I misunderstood.
Those who did the ritual with Meek, this is the symbol that's carved into his chest.
That wasn't me. So I'm gonna spin that.
Wait,
outer
I've
dial
seen that symbol before. It's carved into Meek's chest. I don't want to yell it in case not everybody knows.
Well, that's gross.
I
But
feel like everybody knows at this point, but
Why is your
Oh.
why are you itching your chest so much right there?
birds. This whole house birds.
You
What are you guys
said
doing?
You got
I'm
jungle
gonna-
herpes.
I'm gonna keep going with I'm gonna do the same thing with the outer circle. I'm gonna try to slowly spin it, listening for the click.
Because I made up with Kristoff.
Okay. You spin it almost all the way around, and it clicks when you match up the flower to the flower. And at that moment, before you hadn't heard anything on the other side, like usually you can tell, if it's hollow or whatnot, but it just sounded like you're listening to a solid wall. Now you hear the room kind of echoes a bit
Like underneath or in where I am right now.
underneath, like there's now a hollowness to it.
Can I open the door yet?
Do you?
I would like
wanna
to try.
pull on it. Yeah, you open it up, and it leads down a crude staircase that leads down to a basement area with many, many barrels, and on each of these barrels seems to be the symbol of an azure lotus, a sort of neony blue. And Christoph, you recognize this symbol as one that may be branding your own skin.
Would I recognize that too, being from Tharkalan?
No, actually, you don't recognize that symbol.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
twirl
put my hand
thieves'
out and
tools
stop
around
him.
me.
and I'm gonna roll up my actually I don't have to roll it up. I'm gonna use my fancy thing. I'm gonna flick my wrist and my sleeve's gonna roll up about here, and then I'm gonna pull the rest up and I'm gonna show him my brand. I'm gonna say, that's bad news. We need to be really careful.
When am I not careful? I'm gonna walk down the stairs.
Okay. You go down the stairs.
We had a child without even talking about it.
There's a smell of sulfur, almost like pewter. It smells like Christoph.
Do I
Smells
smell it?
like black powder.
Hmm.
Smells like Took's workshop.
Smells like debauchery out here.
You don't have any like open flame on you, do you?
Oh God, no. Have you met Nettle?
Yeah, fair, good point. I'm gonna say
Well, here's open
very,
flame. It says, "Do you
very
need fire?"
careful. Marshall, no. I'm gonna on the earring say, nobody come down here. Be very
At that
calm.
point, the basement shuts, and those of you still above see that the dial turns itself rapidly as Elmark and Christoph, you are plunged into darkness, and that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Landman?
Thank God we didn't bring the baby down here.
Hey,
Seriously.
Steven, do you mind if I ask you a question real quick?
Depends on the question.
Excellent. So during the last campaign, when Eridan was on trial,
Which time?
One of the times.
Yeah.
Iron Lord Ebonheart, if I remember correctly, because this is something that stuck in my mind during the rest of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He left angrily, and I believe he scratched the pillar.
That is correct.
Like, okay, so obviously none of our characters would know this, but I think later you did tell us that he was not all he appeared to be.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that was
I think I
Ebonheart.
told you what he is, didn't I?
He's a frog.
No,
No.
I remember exactly what he is, but I don't want to color the current adventure. But I know exactly what he is
Okay, cool.
as
great.
a person.
Yeah, I told you guys.
So
But
that
you
was-
guys,
on
your
some of our
characters wouldn't
memories.
know that.
I don't
Right.
know it. I want it
Remember.
to be a surprise.
but that was Ebonheart Senior.
Correct.
So okay. That's it. I'll figure the rest out in character.
No, please share with the group.
Yeah,
This
wait.
Is a, this is a
I don't remember.
group
That's
This
exercise.
is